Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Thursday, the 25th of April, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, high school's basketball tournament dunks off, and in our feature for this evening, VPL League heads into semis. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Don't want nobody hold me back.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Let me go. Everybody come. That one you go mad. We are gonna push forward. I want to hear everybody say ready, ready.
Well, I'm back, and we start with football and some not so good news coming out of the St. Kitts Nevis Football Association Ladies Tournament. In terms of the Women League final at Warner Park in match 1 recently, Flow 4G K-On versus Bath United. At halftime, it was K-On 8, Bath United 0. Final score, K-On 12 and Bath United 0. Scoring for K-On, Shikola Wilson 5 goals. And Jasona Williams 5 goals. Taija O'Loughlin, she scored 1, and Sheikha Gaskin also scored 1. A yellow card was issued to Cara Williams of K-On in the 81st minute. The officials were Shando Wilkinson, Jasmine Charles, Judine Tyson, and Judel Macho, along with Garfield Virgo, Gasalio Richardson, Cherise Queely as well. Now to cricket, the Windies selectors have finally released their World Cup 15. We long waited for that. The West Indies preliminary World Cup squad reads Jason Holder captain, Fabian Allen, Darren Bravo, Carlos Brathwaite, Sheldon Cottrell, Shannon Gabriel, Chris Gale, Shimron Hetmyer, Shai Hope, the wicketkeeper, Evan Lewis, Ashley Nurse, Nicholas Puran, Kimar Roach, Andrew Russell, and O'Shane Thomas. Team Management Unit, Floyd Reefer Head Coach, Roy Lewis Team Operations Manager, Roddy Eswick, the Assistant Coach, Corey Collymore, Assistant Coach Fast Bowling, Ryan Griffith, Assistant Coach Fielding, Mustaq Ahmed, Assistant Coach Spin Bowling, and Dr. Oba Golston, Physiotherapist, Corey Bucking, he is the Strength and Conditioning Coach, and Zephyrus Nicholas, he's the Massage Therapist. Stephen Sylvester is a psychologist, so they are actually having a sports psychologist along as well. Dexter Augustus, video data analyst, and Philip Spooner, media relations officer. Now to basketball. Sports officer at the Youth and Sports Department, Kelvin Bramble, confirmed on Wednesday that the now annual Inter-High Schools Basketball Championship was due to commence earlier today, Thursday, 25th April. Let's hear from Mr. Bramble.
The Inter-High Basketball Championships will be starting on Thursday. First we'll have the opening ceremony at 2 o'clock, and then we'll have the cheerleaders of the schools do a little dance, and then after that we're going to go straight into the games.
Where would this opening ceremony take place?
The opening ceremony will be at Gingerland Hard Court, right next to
That's the Old Manor Court. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The Old Manor Court. So which schools are participating? Is the private high school participating, or just the Gingerland and Jackson?
All the high schools in Nevis are going to be participating. NISS has their team already geared up and ready to go. GSS has their team, and CSS has their team.
Who is the defending champions?
The defending champions are GSS right now.
Okay, all right. Based on the system last year, each school had a coach. Do you know the coaches who will be relating to each school this time around?
Yes, I will tell you two of the coaches, which is Evry Liebert for GSS and Jeffrey Lewis for CSS.
Not too sure about the NISS.
Not too sure about the NISS yet.
Okay, so what does the schedule look like in terms of which days they'll have after Thursday games and what times and so on?
Well, after Thursday games, all of the games would be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The tournament is just about 2 weeks long, just because of the schools going into exams at the moment. So it's just 2 weeks long. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, all the games will be starting at 3 or 3:30.
Would you have alternate courts, or it's just Gingerland alone, or Charlestown as well?
No, we'll be alternating the courts. Right now, NSS don't have a basketball court at the moment. But so we'll be alternating the games. So Gingerland will be starting, obviously. with the after the opening ceremony, and then we're going to be heading to Charlestown. And when it comes to NASS and GSS playing, they're going to be heading back to Gingerland.
Okay. In terms of the opening ceremony, can you give us a little heads up as to who will be speaking and that kind of stuff?
Well, right now, who we have coming to speak, we have the Minister of Education, Troy Liburd, and then we have the Minister of Sports, which will be Eric Evelyn. And we'll also have all of the sponsors in attendance, which is a representative from National Bank, representative from RBTT, and a representative from Development Bank, who all sponsored towards the jerseys, and the jerseys look fantastic, I would tell you that.
Well, quite apart from the jerseys, with so many banks on board, what's the prize money? $1 million? Well,
prize money? No.
No prize money?
No prize money right now, but you get the championship trophy and bragging rights this year. Hopefully next year we will be able to implement maybe like a little award at the end of the tournament going to go towards the schools.
Speaking of which, will you have an MVP of the tournament or any of those other prizes involved?
We might have the MVP. Yes, we will have the MVP trophy as well.
All right. So just to remind you folks, starting time Thursday 2 o'clock at the Old Manor Court, and probably your time now to tell the folks to come out and watch some exciting basketball.
Yeah, honestly, right now, I would love for everybody to come out and watch the games every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tomorrow, Thursday. Right now, a lot of the young athletes that we have playing basketball right now are really good, and some of them are playing in St. Kitts. I know Gingerland was supposed to be going to St. Kitts to compete in St. Kitts this year, but they didn't get the opportunity to. But the team right now is very, very good. Some of the athletes are actually playing on the older teams, so they could play on Gingerland or Youth and Sports Eagles, Church Ground, Cotton Ground. So I would urge the public to come on out and watch the talent that we have in basketball and support the kids then. Show them that they'll be well supported, so that they will be able to, be a lot more encouraged to play not just basketball but a lot of different sports as well.
And of course, based on your personal history, some people will know this, that Kelvin Bramble not only played basketball, but got a full university scholarship.
Yeah.
And got a degree because of playing basketball.
Yes, sir.
So that's something that the folks can aspire to, the youngsters. So we thank you so much for what your department is doing, and we look forward to an exciting tournament.
Yes, thank you very much for this.
All right.
We got to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
Everybody have a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having fun.
Love, passion, pride. Culturama 45. The Caribbean's greatest summer line. We are alive from July 26th to August 6th.
Well, I'm back, and tonight cricket is in the spotlight. VPL League semis finalized. The VPL Cricket League has reached an exciting stage. Let's hear from Michael Wise-Herbert, Chief Coordinator.
We've been having some very exciting matches. Last Sunday we had the Guyanese versus the Youth of the Future. Guyanese winning the Youth of the Future, and so Guyanese entering into the semi-finals. So on the 28th, we'll have the semi-final. We'll have the SHGS Jets. The Jets team comes up against the Guyanese, the first match at 1:30, and we'll have the Big Jabas team coming up against the Kings 11. That's the team from the Rollins area at 3 o'clock. And then on the following week, the 5th of May, we are planning to have the grand finals here, and that day we'll be partnering with the Culturama committee that will be here giving away a number of tickets and so on for the upcoming Culturama. Because I just want to encourage all the groups in the area, all the groups in Gingerland and specifically in this area to come and utilize the field. They can get in contact with me, they can get in contact with sports or the community development. And the field is here to be utilized, and it's good that a number of groups throughout Gingerland is coming forward to use the field, especially for fun days. We have something here on Labor Day, and then we have something on Whit Monday, and throughout the year, number of groups in the area will be keeping different functions here, and it's good. It's good. I just want to report on yesterday. Yesterday was Easter Monday. We did something for the first time here at Hard Times, when I think on Sunday we appealed to the general public to just bring something and come. Easter Monday, we had over 30 kites involved. I think about 16 of them was flying, and 14 of them we had in the car mill on display. We had a number of draft games, we have cricket matches, and we have domino matches, and it's all a family affair. A number of people bring food, bring drinks, and then we just have like a party, just in aid of just trying to keep people together. We are just trying to form a family unit and everybody lived in peace and harmony, and that is what we are trying to do here at Hard Times.
Now we go to the Hard Times playing field and we get some excerpt from Sunday's game. In that game, it was the development team coming up against the Guyanese.
I understand that this particular game is being sponsored by Beyond Hanley. So the good thing about this development team is that they have at least 3 seniors in the team who are helping to guide them. So Carlon Smith Jr. moves in now to bowl the first ball of this. Oh, that's a good delivery. Great start by the youngster. Well pitched delivery, and Alvin comes quietly on the front foot. And that little bit of caution tells you what they're looking at this little team now very seriously indeed. Another good delivery, chops it into the offside. Lots of acreage down there. They're telling them to double it. Rakis is the type who wants to do it. Alvin goes back for it. So as he moves in now, Smith and bowls. Another good delivery, swinging into that. Again, down there is pretty vacant, but the man is coming across. Will he stop it? He does. And they will get 2 more. So Lemuel Pemberton, what a ball. That's the ball of the year. Where did that land? Well. So Pemberton. Rakis goes for the swing. Is he going to get on it? Wise makes a hopeless effort, really. I thought that was a possible chance, but Wise really didn't make the best effort. 4 runs. Bangs it through the offside. That's a lovely shot by Rocky. Sent some bubbles with it. They're coming back for the second. It's going to be not so close after all. Moving out to goal. He's in the air. Well, let's see. Somebody should get this. Buddy takes a catch. Rakish goes. Moves in once more to bowl. Another good delivery. Turned into the onside. There should be at least 1 here, maybe 2. They're asking for 2. And the batsmen definitely weren't thinking about it. I think Alvin wanted the strike. Moving in now to bowl to Alvin. Full toss, and that's a bad shot. Lemuel Pemberton takes a catch. That's a big fish. Pemberton goes into bowl. He swings into that. That's a lovely shot. Oh, brilliant work. I think he touched the fence with the ball in his hand. It was brilliantly stopped, pulled in, but I think he touched the fence with the ball in his hand. I say no. So here goes once more. He's hitting it in the air. Yes, Wise. Looking at it, it's gone for 6. That's a lovely hit. He's just wide up. Oh, down goes Herbert, tumbling over. Yes, the old star back on his feet again. He goes, bowls. Oh, he's bowled. He's bowled off the under edge. And Carlon Smith Jr. celebrates. Annan taking strike now. Short, and Annan is. Oh, he's out. He is out. He is out himself. Virtually. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that much in cricket. I haven't seen that much in cricket. Well, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Races in once more. He's having a pull at that. That might be signaled wide. Wide signal by the umpire. Play once more. Races in now to bowl. He's driving nicely into the upside, but there's a man coming in and picks it up on the run, gets a return in, and only a single. It's to select the fourth team to make it into the semi-finals. So these two teams tied on points. One of them will stay out and one will go through. The Guyanese already making 109, and the development team, the young team led by Lemuel Pemberton, who is their coach, they are chasing 109, so they need 110 to win. Off to a slow start, left alone by Buddy, looking for a wide. Umpire Mucky is not impressed. He's a high school student. Moves in now, does Blair. He's pulling that one. That's a lovely shot. That's going far. But the man comes across, skips and stops it, I think. Yes, that's a brilliant save. His father. Where do we get back? Oh my, what a shot! Oh, but it jumped just in front of the man at long up, but it came out of the middle of the bat. I could tell he was traveling. Goes once more. Blair bowls now to Walters. Walters has a pull at it. Annan goes diving away down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. Blair apologizes. And so the Guyanese are saying this cannot happen to them. Oh, it's gone big. That's gone. That's a lovely shot by Walters. Heave-ho. Gone for 6. Goes once more. Races in now to bowl to Walters. Walters bowled! Brilliant Yorker! Punches the air, does Rakesh. Locks flying in the breeze. Races in now to bowl to Hendricks. Hits it in the air once more. He's going to fall well short of the man who doesn't negotiate the spin well. They should have been looking for 2 here. Here he goes now, bowls. Swing caught off the edge. He's gone. Another wicket goes. Rakesh strikes again. That's wicket number 3 for him. And now to bowl to Hendrickson. Does the development team still have some fight left? He pulls that one down towards square leg. Alvin comes across, picks up on the run. And they're thinking of the second. Gets a return in though. Settles over his bat now. Blair races in now to bowl. He's swinging away! But he's going to be out. Oh, easy catch for Alvin. Here he goes once more. Settles over his bat. Low crouch as he goes in now. Blair both. That one shot, he's gone. Off the top edge. And Annan takes an easy catch. And so, the semi-finals should be really exciting. Now, just as I close out, we did give you some excitement from the kite flying extravaganza held by the SJCIC recently. But we missed this one shot. You think that kites can't be missiles? Well, have a look. Well, this is the other big kite. This is the other big kite. It has to fly for 5 minutes, but it's not going to fly for any 5 minutes at all. Wow. He almost died. Wow. She was taking a picture and she almost got decapitated. My goodness. Wow. Are you okay? Are you okay? You're fine? What an experience, huh? Yeah. Oh my goodness, he's still scared. Well, the good news is that the good lady is fine. She's okay. She survived the ordeal. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.